Stand by for the link. Mic check, mic check. Here we go. Things are heating up. And the first thing to count on is going to be Skadoosh and Whipsy in the 2v2 DPS tournament for MDGA. We're opening up with the standard opener. We have Harry losing health rapidly against Whipsies and Skadoosh. Steps inside quickly with a snowdrift, getting the combo straight into the wall of the Warlock. Spell splinters going everywhere as Starfaller is desperate to try and recover HP as the Bear Druid. Regrowth doing a little bit of work. CC from Harry's makes a little bit of a gap for Starfaller to recover, but the Fell Guard is whirlwinding on top of Starfaller and making sure the pressure does not end. Low-key Beast Mastery vibes as the Hunter Pet smashes from around the corner. Unfair and should be banned from the tournament. Regrowthing in the middle of the field, open to a kick. Starfaller is pretending to play a healer as Boomkin, as Harry's is clinging on to his 30% health bar. Whoopsies is looking to let the pets do more of the damage. Whirlwinding two players now as Harry's continues to get punished, and Skadoosh comes in with the lineup for the kill. Is blocked by the ice block. Harry's recovers very slowly. Starfaller goes down. Fat meteor play. Big damn. Harry's might have what it takes to take down Whoopsie and even this out. Harry's unfortunately locked in at 10% and falls, knocking his team out of the tournament. There we go. What's it going to be? And the match begins as Rogue Mage faces off against DH and Mage. Blaziken scanning the battlefield for Rogue. Can he get the damage off? The connect. Kharkov showing off all the damage he can do. There's no Netherwalk to respond. Another cheap shot. Barely gets the Netherwalk off in time, but is there a Sigil of Spite that can restore his health bar with souls? Unfortunately, no. Kharkov immediately just dumpsters the health bar as Fire Shard supports all the mage damage. On to the next match. Sorry for the soft warm-up, everybody. Just making sure that we got all our ducks in a row. We are on to game number 3. You're already up to 6 viewers. If you're now listening in, please shoot up a chat message. There we are. Yo. All right, up front we have Rhett and what appears to be Frost DK. Looking at a buff coming up in the next next patch. Dean and Druzak, one of our favorites. We'd love to watch them. Okay, the win condition here may be to Death Grip and control the battlefield. It's double melee with a mid laner, the DK, able to control the battlefield as the Rhett gives a lot of pressure. Druzak honestly playing with his food a little bit. Death Grippler unable to sustain his health bar, and his teammate asleep at the wheel with no support spells whatsoever. Druzak is getting absolutely clobbered by the Ret, but Dean is taking his sweet time to rot down the Paladin. Druzak now playing with smoke and mirrors, flashing the Paladin multiple options as he switches back and forth, indecisive, unable to connect any damage. Pimp Chimpin, Hordbadia, glad to see you active in chat. We are up to, I believe it's 9 viewers. If we have any chance of getting everybody to put a message up in chat, it does help boost activity. And I will hit affiliate a lot sooner. Drew Zach, welcome to the chat box, brother. We also have a link in the chat box of the general chat of the Discord. Oh, let me double check. I reposted it inside of the community public chat as well, if anyone wants to tune in. Welcome everybody, welcome everybody. We're going to be switching up the microphone here. Check, check, check. Check, check. Okay, yeah, we're in business. Perfect. Sorry about that. We were just trying. I should have bumped the audio. Okay, I got the microphone feeling a little bit more crisp. Can I get an update on what we're doing up next? Did we bungle a queue? Understood. Okay, headed back in. Okay, let's hear it. In chat box, who is the favorite in this scenario? We have Winona on what I believe is Boomkin, with Hordbadia on the Unholy DK. Teamed up against Sub-Rogue, Long Stun Jr., and Quick Kitty on what appears to be the Marksman Hunter. Do we have favorites? Do we have bets? Who is going to win? Another few more seconds, and the gates will open. Gates snap open now, and what's the play? Hunter Rogue probably going to win. Good chance. DK has been in a rough spot. Quick Kitty with the rapid fire, loading up the damage, and Hordbadia immediately drops to 30%. Long Stun Jr. stun locking the Boomkin and trinkets out of the Mighty Bash. Hordbadia not able to respond, and DK really suffering in 2v2 arena with no healer able to float that health bar. Winona now dancing away like a bear escaped from the zoo. Long Stun Jr. cleans up the kill with Quick Kitty quickly shooting that poor bear down. Hunter Rogue, good call. Good call. We are in the waiting room for the next game to kick off. Meanwhile, we are entertaining the weight room lobby with places you haven't been in 10 years. Welcome to Stone Talon Mountains. On to the next match. I believe this is round number 5. I could be wrong. "45 seconds until the next round begins. Predictions in the chat if you are so vocal and generous to let me know what you think is going to be the winning combination on the right team. Skadoosh and Whoopsie on the Demo Lock and Windwalker. On the opposing team, Longstone Jr. on the Sub-Rogue with Quick Kitty on the Marksman. And the match is about to begin. Rushing out the gate, Skadoosh and Whoopsie may start with a standard opener of Demo, Portal, and Circle. Quick Kitty and Longstone Jr. playing from stealth get the sap off on Skadoosh, who whiffs his Ring of Peace. A quick control out to Whoopsie as Skadoosh is quickly dropped to 10% and spikes up to 30%. The volley is up, but Skadoosh knocks away any chance of the Hunter lasting the rest of the match. Longstone Jr. feeling the heat, and he's now in a high-pressure 2v1. Is he clever, and is he quick enough to fight out Skadoosh, the guild favorite at 2400? The smoke bomb is clutch, but without any vanishes left, he doesn't have any tricks up his sleeve. Skadoosh and Whoopsie takes the win. Okay, predictions. We have Chieftain Druzak on the Beast Mastery Hunter and Dean on the Shadow Priest. Their opponents will be Karkov on the Sub-Rogue and Fire Shard. Not to be confused with Fire Shart, his pants are clean. On what appears to be the Frost Mage. about 15 seconds, the match will begin. And what are we going to see? I believe a standard opener. Please keep predictions rolling and see who's going to win this match. Coming straight out the gate with their shields active, Fire Shard is looking to preview what Druzak and Dean have in store. Now, the only player revealed at this moment is Fire Shard and Dean, while Druzak and Karkov will remain in stealth. Your predictions are still able to be shot out there as no combat has actually occurred yet. Dean opening up a quick novel to entertain himself while pretending to be AFK for the opening 40 seconds of this match. Just enough time to throw a Hot Pocket in the microwave and walk back to his desk. Meanwhile, the update, still nothing is happening as Karkov closes the distance and saps from 20 yards away. A terrible update, Blizzard, please nerf. Cheap Shot comes out, kidney shot for 4 seconds, massive damage on Druzak, gets taken out of camouflage. His first DR is up and the wall is strong, but is it strong enough to keep him up and alive against a very talented rogue as the burst comes out hot and heavy. Fire Shard interrupts his own DPS by quickly sliding into the ice block, keeping it cool. Karkov looking for another opening while Druzak takes his time getting all his pets onto Fire Shard, who has his cooldowns about to expire as he slips back into the safety of one of his Rings of Frost. Ray of Frost now dropping Druzak dangerously low as the double team is too much. And Dean will soon be frozen like a pre-sickle inside the snowdrift. The stun DR will be troublesome for the rogue, but the Void Torrent comes out and the fear ends and Karkov is back into the fight. Quarter stun from the Cheap Shot. Dean, do you have anything to answer this? A prayer, a desperate prayer, spiking his HP back up to 30%. Slips away in a fade. Sneaky Boy is just a little blue orb that's kind of on fire and gets struck by the Dragon's Breath and turned into a sheep. But he's fucking roasted like a good kebab, and Dean might fall here after 10% goes to 0. Karkov and Fire Shard looking like a couple of hungry Egyptians. They take that sheep straight to the butcher and chow down.
Welcome back to the most
Now the predictions are quiet. It seems like no one knows what to make of this. Our most sweaty contenders are now thinking about what talents they want to take in the next 10 seconds. It could make all the difference Fire Shard and Kharkov on the sub, and Frost Mage versus Kadoosh playing Windwalker with his friend, the Demo Lock. Whoopsie. How will the opener go? Standard opener. Teleports are placed. Skadoosh playing with tempo off his teammate. Gets Kharkov knocked out of stealth. And Skadoosh walks away. Does a quick charge on top of Fire Shard, and the damage is punishing, but Fire Shard quick to react with the Ice Block. Kharkov looking for a reset here, but the pets won't let it happen, making him probably commit the last of his vanishes. And he is out of options, but he's not out of damage. All Kharkov needs is a solid opener from outside of stealth and a good lineup with his teammate Fire Shard, but the CC is just so punishing. Kharkov only has evasion left over and one Shadow Dance, but I don't think it's going to matter. Skadoosh drops the fucking hammer, and Whoopsie keeps the pressure on to the Rogue so much that he can't even get the reset, and in a definitive end, Skadoosh makes it known why he's 2400. I don't know what happened to the Rogue coming out of stealth like that and committing 2 vanishes, but I wish there was a replay that could give me more insights as to what the fuck happened. And just as soon as it was started, it was over. Hold that 1 sec. All right, guys, we're going to be letting the mics up and open up for the sports desk featuring Harry's up front. All right, Harry's. Okay, Harry's, let it rip.
So tomorrow, 8:15 Eastern, it's the MDGA/Mega Squid Games event. And then Wednesday is a solo shuffle war games. 7:45 Eastern.
Amazing. Any rules that are being teased at all for the Squid Games? I know red light, green light is at least a favorite from the TV show, but will there be cookies that need to be stabbed with needles or anything else that we know about?
I have no clue.
Okay.
Let me see. Find the Chihuahua and red light, green light is all I see.
Well, very much looking forward to it. And for all the 19 viewers that we spiked up to and the 15 that are still in the chat, thank you guys so much for helping listen, helping boost up the stream stats. Love the follows, and looking forward to casting the next match.